my name's Hyder and today we're going to be going through the Skaven campaign, tutorial, warband, progression, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be playing the Skaven. So a little bit about me first. I've played this game a fair bit so far. I've got most warbands to about level 7 all within the last month, so I've only played the recent game. And you know what? I love it. Things I love about it, particularly Skaven. They're really varied. So are the mercs. I do like sisters, I do like possessed, however, I will be honest, I get a little bit bored of them. So we're going to be doing a Let's Play series with these guys. Hopefully it's going to be interesting. So, start off, going to make a warband. We are going to go for something, well, pretty standard, let's face it. Most people that make a Skaven warband are going to go for something similar to this, with some meat and some damage. So we're going to go for 2 Warp Guard. They're going to be there soaking hits. They may do some damage late game, depends how we build them. We're going to go for a damage dealing hero and leader really. Both are going to be melee to begin with. I'm going to be focusing them on crit, but I'm going to keep it flexible so I can turn them into pistol users for later on, because let's face it, you don't really want a light armor wielding leader charging in at the enemy and getting squished. So we're going to hold fire on that for a little bit. Now firstly, just pop to the shop, see what RNGesus has given us today. Nice. And pistols. Nice. Light armor. This is not a bad roll. As with most... excuse me. There we go. As with most things in this game, you've got to pray a lot to RNGesus to get what you want. And that's not a bad roll. Now, quickly pop in the management. Get these guys kitted up. At the moment we're going to allocate this man to be damage. I like the halberd, lets you parry, gives you a good damage boost. It's pretty good. We're going to give this guy some heavy armour. Unfortunately no helmet. I'm going to give this man light armour. They're going to be at the front of the battle, makes sense, we want them to live. Now, I'm going to ask this man to basically throw things at the enemy. It's nice to have a ranged character on a team. And you know what? We're going to keep those 2 as ranged to begin with. I'm going to give him some pistols just in case. Now, let's get straight to work and go onto the veteran system. Spend our points briefly. You can see I'm already level 7, so I've got a few points to spend. Now, things that I think are absolutely essential. Negotiator. If you have played this game already and you have the points, an extra 3 days is huge. Absolutely game-breakingly huge, so got to have that. Then we're going to go up to buying prices. Ooh, what do we want? What do we want? Choices here. There's one for scouting, which basically lowers the price of scouting, and I like to do a lot of it to try and get decent missions to do. Not so much in the early game, but I will do later on. And let's go for... just because you can quite easily spend a lot of money on a warrior here and there. We're going to go with that. Now, stupidly, I should have done that before hiring my warband, but it's only going to be at this point like 20 gold difference. I'll live. Then that'll do. That will do. Then we'll go straight on to campaign and see what we got. We have perfect, good one to start with. Average, and we deploy around the wagon.
Your scouts have discovered a rival warband in the vicinity. These warriors are clustered around their wagon, making them a very attractive target.
Just thought I'd let you listen to that. Not particularly interesting, but still sets the mood. Seen some enemies, we're going to go kill them. Stealing their idol's probably not going to happen, but we can dream. We are Skaven, we are quick, but you know what, I don't think I've ever managed to actually get that off yet. I can do the weird stone, I can get 50% of that, no problem. I can collect stuff from dead people, no problem, but running all the way to their base and all the way back again, whilst there's normally a fight breaking out, no, it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. I will, however, steal an idol if I really need to just break their morale that tiny little bit, and I'm not going to get a kill. Sometimes that'll win you a game. Always worth remembering. Forget how much morale it lowers them by, but it's enough to win a game. Now, back to the loading screen. With a little bit of luck, should be loading any second now. And we get to deploy our lovely rat people. Apologies for the loading screen in this. I'm not very good at editing, so whilst I'd love to take it out, that's what she said, I can't. I'll try and learn to. I will endeavour to learn to, but in the meantime you can just put up with my ramblings whilst we wait for things to get going. Now, have a little look at the land first. Woodstone, mainly on the left. That's where we'll go. Okay. Normally I'd put slow people at the front, but it's the first mission. I'll put my heavy armour buck at the front at least. Yeah, let's roll. We put a marker. Yes, good man. Straight onto a trap. So that was a good one. I knew that. Nah, I thought that was a good one too in my defence. I'm a liar. I'm just blind. That's one of the things, particularly when you're trying to record a video and talk and play at the same time, is you have no ability to look at the floor. Anything that looks remotely squishy, trap-like, I'm all on it. Now, running my guys off into the sunset, not a great idea because I've got a guy with heavy armour behind who is going to be way behind, but it's the first mission, it's never going to be that tough. Let's just get it over and done with. What we'll be trying to do in the videos as well is to do tips and tricks and things to learn along the way. Placement, positioning, etc. The game's actually pretty hard, so any tips you can pick up, hopefully going to help and might make you a little bit better. General things about Skaven, obviously they're squishy, however, they're not that squishy. My camera would actually swap over to my next two dudes. There we go. This dude and this dude are not squishy. They're as tanky as anything in this game. They're probably one of them and the Possessed Dark Souls are probably my favourite units. Simply because they're so damn good. It doesn't really feel like a true Skaven army if you just cram these guys in.
A new round has started.
Really versatile. They're not sneaky, so a little bit out of character for Skaven, I think. But they get the job done, and at the end of the day, I like themed warbands, but I also like winning. So, saved 1 point just so I can get him back a little bit. Still don't have any eyes on the enemy. At the moment I'm being really reckless. This guy is way out on his own. If they roll round the corner there, they'd jump out, he'd die. But first mission, low level enemies, he can live. But I don't want anyone getting to bad habits due to watching this. Try and play smart. Looking good for us. All these good buffs. Now, this dude has enough pills to grab a few bits and get the hell away. So that's what we're going to do. I think in the next turn though they'll be coming around this corner, so I do want to pull back a little bit. Got a few bits of Weirdstone too, it's looking pretty good. Got some money. Right now it's not worth a huge amount, but hopefully we'll get to kill the leader. That's the plan. That is indeed the plan. Reason being, it's their biggest morale loss. It's the fastest way to win a game, especially at low level. Kill the leader and a couple of other units, you're good to go. Things to think about when Skaven when fighting. There's quite a few things to think about, to be honest, but getting your numbers in quickly, because you've got loads of movement speed. Kind of want to get in there quick, pile on someone, force them to fail their all alone tests, and get the extra damage off. That's why I think some of the units that are immune to that, kind of hard to deal with Skaven in particular. However, you can also take advantage of the fact that Skaven can disengage fairly well. You build for it, they can do hit and run. Difficulty with hit and run though is if you get surrounded, well, you can't run, so that's always something to be careful of.
A new round has
Right,
started.
so who have we got here? There is someone around that corner. We're kind of boxed in, but you know what? The enemy's not that smart. Ooh, where'd your health go? Is that weird stone that did that? Jeez. Okay. These guys are just going to bide their time. We're going to let them come to us. We've got 2 people in sight. One of our guys has lost half of his health already. Ouch. I swear that wasn't a trap. Maybe someone shot him and I didn't notice because I was too busy talking. Who knows? Who goddamn knows? Right. So I would expect... Oh yeah, here we go. Oh no, that's not what we wanted. Right. Okay. That's fine, that's what that guy's there for. He's there to take damage. If he baits out their leader, that's okay with me. It's not a very nice thing to say, but a lot of these rats are expendable. It's your heroes that you really want to take good care of. At the end of the day, you'll get replacement henchmen. Pretty easy and pretty cheap. You can buy a level 3 henchman later on, fairly cheap. Buy a level 3 hero, it's going to cost a lot more. Come on. My guy can't hit stuff, neither should you. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we could... That's fine, that's his parry down. I was kind of hoping we could charge the other guy there. So, did some damage, took some damage, don't have a defensive stance, but that is okay. Reason being, taking his parry. We'll go here. Reason being, I want to block this way. Nice. We're basically going to quickly pile up on this guy.
A new round has started.
Really quickly. Left just enough. Good. Good. Something else I'd recommend everyone does for their warbands. I've not done it in this, but I will by the time I make the next video, and I might even record it, and that is to name your guys. Give them a goddamn name. Give your warband a name. You actually want to get fairly attached to your people. Not always the expendable ones, but you want to know who they are, you want to know what they're good at, you want to know what items they've got, just by their name. It helps the play enormously to not have 4 henchmen that are exactly the same. And it means it's a lot more sort of immersive. Now, we're going to engage this guy right here. We're not going to charge because we've got 5 bills. And 2 attacks with the 2-handers cost 5 bills. Good stuff. Hopefully we've got enough left. Nice for a dodge. And get this guy to disengage. Yeah. That'll do. That'll do. He failed. Last even? That sucks. He's got a spear, so he's only going to tickle damage off of me. That's fine. Good thing is that to begin with, the AI will normally spread out and look for trouble, which is great. Oh, what a mess. It means when you do see one, you can normally bank on there being a little delay between backup coming. It normally gives you time to get a kill or two. Nice. I did not think he could do that. It's alright, we can kill him next turn. So far, things looking okay, I guess. We've done some damage, we'll take out their leader. We've got a guy that's low, a henchman, who's, let's face it, not very important. Good stuff. See what the guy was carrying. Anything useful? Shield, spear. Do I really need them? No. Be much better off picking up weird stone if I can get to any more. Okay. Gonna go there.
A new round
just
has
to
started.
stop the guy retreating. Good stuff. Now, they might fail an all alone, so what I want to do is quickly see any more bitstone I can pick up. So I may not get another chance. A little bit in this building. Right here. So we're going to quickly look for this. By the looks of it though, it's upstairs. Can we see it from here? Yeah, we ain't going to get that. So what we'll do instead, go back down. Every little helps. One thing I'd recommend doing in games is to kill a few enemies first, then start worrying about gathering stuff. But if it's there and in front of you, take it. Definitely take it. So what do we get? Well, we got a few bits of stone. We didn't lose anyone. It's always good.
Brave, bold Warband is
Now we get a shorter loading frame. Always good.
Much word stone. Filch will squeak speak.
So I'll just take you through the progression quickly. See what we get. A few points here and there. Some of you may just want to skip to the next video now. This may be interesting for you, this may not. Just going to talk about what we're going to build, how we're going to build it. Pay our dues first. Thank our rats for being rats. And go straight back to the camp. And see who we have to upgrade. So first of all, I'm undecided if I want this guy being ballistic or not. So I'm going to build him accuracy. That way he can be either. I think we're going to go with this guy, pure damage. Weapon skill makes sense, he can parry. He has a halberd, which he can parry with, fantastic. We'll probably build him with outright strength as well. We're just going to go pure hurt with that dude. Right, good stuff. That's all the upgrading to do. That's us done. Skip on to the next day.
New shipment request arrived.
And we're good to go. So what we'll do here is stop the video and hopefully I'll see you next time for episode 2. Take care and once again,